successful journey and impact also. Actually, is my coach and it also changed my life. I remember back then when I met him, Tahir Hussain, I was like no one, I knew nothing about business and all that. But today, I'm grateful that I'm tuned on BBC and the great media in Africa and around the globe. I do now a business, and also I coach people, I train people on how to be successful in life, how to turn your talent into a profit. So we are here with Tahir Hussein and the Unstoppable Millionaire, and he have done it and he know how to do it, and he will also share with us as African people and with the challenges that we are facing here in Africa, how to be successful, and how to take advantage of the difficulties that we are facing today to make something out of our life, and how we are also going to talk about our relationship with money. How are people viewing this COVID-19 and managing the money, and how you can also be financially free. So welcome again, Tahir Hussein.
Thank you very much, Melody. I'm excited about today.
Yeah. So my first question is, Tahir Hussein, I know you have done so much with many companies, with many successful people, and a lot of success stories as well. And my first question is, how yourself from 27, you have made your first $1 million. How is it? How was your journey in the beginning?
I love that question, and I think, well, thank you for that question. So, uh, the fascination with becoming a millionaire or becoming rich, and when people say, "Oh, wow, that's amazing," a lot of people talk about it, and very few people talk about what did it take to reach there. So, a simple answer, Melody, is it was
Yeah.
extremely tiring. It was hard. It was sweat. It was tears. It was let's give up. All of
Yeah.
those emotions that I believe all of us go through on our journey to becoming rich. And I think the
Mhm.
difference is the ones who give up do not make it, and the
Yeah.
ones who carry on eventually make it. So it was tough, really tough.
Yeah. It was tough. So actually, you said to us that success is not easy, and nothing is easy. Maybe the only thing that is easy is doing nothing. And today, many people want to achieve success in their life, but they don't want to put effort. They don't want to put the work on. What do you say about those people?
So there is nothing in your life that you will do that will make you a professional if there is no effort. So
Yeah.
if someone, and that's a good point, because a lot of us want to become rich without putting the effort, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
work. It is just like a lot of us want to go to heaven, but they don't want to
Hmm.
die.
Yeah.
It just
That's
doesn't
true.
work.
Yeah. That's
Similarly,
true.
similarly, those who are promising you, telling you you're going to get rich tomorrow, tomorrow night, next weekend, in 1 month, uh,
Hmm.
the chances of that happening is extremely less. And there are
Yeah.
enough millionaires and billionaires in the world whose channels, if you follow, messages you
Yeah.
follow, you will realize they took 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years or more to make it
Exactly.
happen. No one did it in 1 month, and
Yeah.
that could be a lottery winner. But then, as quickly as you win, you lose it pretty much with the same speed because you've never learned the discipline of becoming. And I think that's something very important. Another message about that, Melody, is a lot of people feel that they can do very little in a short time, or they think they
Yeah.
can do too much in a short time. But what everyone underestimates is what all of us can do in a long time. Because success is not about one success or one failure. Success and failure compound over days, weeks, months, and years.
Okay. I have we have again people are sending me messages here that the YouTube live is actually private or is not public. So can you check on that?
Okay, good.
Because
I'm checking.
they can't watch it.
Oh, can you ask them to subscribe to the YouTube channel and then try? So we have people
Okay.
watching on
Sure.
our YouTube channel as we speak.
Oh, sure. So they need
And
to subscribe.
I just got one more idea while I'm on my YouTube channel. I realized that, then sorry for those who are already on the channel, that
Yeah.
A
So
YouTube video allows you to share it on your Facebook. So I'm posting it on my Facebook as we are talking as well.
okay, sure then. Okay, I'm just trying to also respond to the messages because people are waiting for the videos as well. So the other question is we are actually facing a perilous time, a challenging time, and many people have lost their life and family members, and also many people like businesses have shut down, and entrepreneurs they don't know what is the future for Africa. So Tahir Hussain, we know that you have experience and you have also been in Africa, in South Africa, by the way. And what do you think? What is our future after this COVID-19?
So basically, I believe that COVID-19 has not just affected Africa, but if you look at the entire world, it has
Yeah,
affected the entire world, if you think about that, right? So
yeah,
that's number one. Now, I do know that some countries which are struggling before COVID-19 will be in a very bad place right now as they get into COVID-19. And I understand that. I completely
yeah,
understand that. And rather than, so we are in for a storm, a bad storm. And I'm
yeah,
going to tell you the way it is. I'm not going to make it sound nice because it is not nice. What we
yeah,
are going through, economy is going down, jobs are going down. People who should make money actively or passively are going down. And
exactly,
when everything goes down, guess what you need to do?
exactly.
You need to buckle up
Yeah,
and get ready to face the storm. Whether you're in
yeah,
Africa or Asia or Europe or America, buckle
yeah,
up, get ready, and face the storm. You cannot have the same attitude you had in January and February because you can't face the storm
yeah,
in the way of facing the storm if you are chilled and relaxed and you think we live in that world. We don't. We live in a different world today.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So actually, African people, um, most of us in Africa, we think that the government will do everything for us, and we also think that if we are where we are, it's because of the government, and they are not doing enough work, or they are not improving our societies. What do you think about that? Should we wait on the government, or should we create our own economy?
Well, that's another great question, Melody. I'm loving your questions. Is, by the way, when you say Africa, I'm like, but the Asian people think the same, which is interesting. And here's the thing: if you're in Africa or Asia, it's a bit different in the Western world
Yeah,
because the government does take care if you don't have a job. That doesn't happen in Asia, pretty much. Again, there are exceptions, but pretty much it doesn't. Definitely, doesn't happen in Africa. Think about you struggling. Think about your family not having enough food on the table. What do you want
Exactly.
to do? Do you want to
Yes.
pray that the government will come and help you? Or do you want to step up and go and do something yourself? I'll give you an example. If you get a cut on your hand, yeah, what will
Yeah.
you do? You will be like, oh, let's wait for the government to come and fix this. Or do you think you should go and do something about it yourself because it is your hand? It is your
Yeah.
life. It is your family. It is the life
Exactly.
of the people you love and care the most. Yes, they should, but if they aren't doing it, what should you do? Cry about it, step up.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs, and this is what I love about entrepreneurship, is these people step up. They're not waiting for anyone. They're going to step up and do it themselves,
Mm-hmm.
maybe even change the economy by creating enough number of people. And I think that's the key, that you have to step up. Why? Because crying, whining, complaining, blaming is easy. Anyone
Yeah.
can do it. You don't need to be a genius to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
You don't need to have
Anyone can
courage to
complain.
do that.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Anyone
Yeah.
can do it. And that's why most people just take the easy way out. Let's blame someone. Yeah,
That's true. That's true. That's true. So we are actually, we want to create wealth and we want to create our own economy. And tell us, what are the strategies? How can we actually create wealth in this time that we are facing?
absolutely, yes. So to create wealth, the one of the things you want to do is you want to learn how you can attract wealth. Some of you would be like, what
Yes.
do you mean attract wealth? I know how to attract women or guys or something on
Yeah.
those lines, but we don't know how to attract wealth. So the way to do that is the first thing you want to do is you want to open your mind to knowing
Yes.
that we live in a world where there is a lot of money. Trillions
Yes.
of dollars were given by governments
Mm.
in some countries, which are used in a lot of other countries. So, in terms of abundance, there is a lot of money around the world, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
Africa, Asia, or any other place. So, you have to start with a mindset of abundance. There is
Yeah.
enough. You cannot start with the mindset of scarcity and say, let me hold on to this. No, you
Yes.
cannot do that. There's too much out there for everyone. That's where you need to start from. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, a lot of people tell me, I want to make money, I want to become rich, I want a promotion, but I'm not getting. It is not happening. So, my
Yeah.
question is, what are you doing today to create wealth? And again, the word is create. Wealth is created. Money
Mm-hmm.
is earned. You can earn money, but wealth is created, because creating wealth is a journey. It is not like a job where, oh, thank God, I worked for 1 month, now I'm a millionaire. It doesn't work like
Yeah.
that. So, in
Yeah.
difficult times, one of the things how you can create wealth is by
Yes.
basically being ready and looking at opportunities, by being ready and
Yes.
learning, by being ready and saying, wow. I'll give you some examples. In Asia, when people didn't have jobs, a lot of them started cooking and supplying the food, giving
Yeah.
restaurants a hard time. And they did the same with
Mm-hmm.
desserts. These were the things they could do. A lot of them went into Uber. We have Grab in Malaysia, and they started driving. So they started thinking outside the box. And the
Yes.
thinking is, how am I going to add value to the person next door, to the community I live in, to the world that uses digital media? Because
Yeah.
when you add value, income is created, wealth is created. Now, this is for people who are struggling to earn an income. The other are the
Yes.
people who are investors, who want to invest. And this is what I
Yes.
tell them. Everything right now is on sale on COVID-19. If you're an investor, think about it. You go to a grocery store, you're like, oh my God, buy one, get one free. Let me go and get, oh my God, discount 20%. Let me take that. We do that, right? Now, if you're an
Yes. Exactly.
investor, Yeah, if you're an investor, the same is happening right now. You're looking at discounts. The real estate market is down. Great, buy. Gold was down. Buy. Stocks were down. Buy. That's called discounts. Why? Because when you buy these, companies are giving shares. When you get into buying all these things, guess what's going to happen? You're going to make money. If you're an investor,
Mm,
you should be shopping. See, if you're
mm,
an investor, you shouldn't be waiting. Oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. Then you're not an investor. If you're an investor, you're out there shopping. Now, why are people not doing what I just said? Because there's one ingredient that is missing, and that ingredient is education. That ingredient is people should do more of these live sessions, or if you're watching a recorded sessions, and those people who struggle should go out and watch these videos and learn from them. You see, if at the end of the day you're playing games, you're watching dramas, you're watching Netflix, and like wondering why you're not becoming rich, wondering why your income is not increasing, you're doing the wrong things, guys and girls.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that needs to change. You see, you
yeah.
cannot do what you were doing in January now, because the rules of engagement, the rules of earning extra income, the rules of becoming rich are changing very quickly. You have to catch up.
Mm, true, true. So actually, Tahir Hussain, people here or in Africa or maybe in Asia, they are like comfortable with their life. They say, okay, no, I'm comfortable. They just complain and they don't do the work, and they're waiting on someone or their mother or their sister to help them, or their brother or their uncle to do something for them or to change their life for the better. And what are the industries that people maybe can join or start from the beginning to create wealth?
Well, that's a great question, Melody, once again. So, number one, don't be dependent on anyone within your own family, whether they have or they don't have, number one. Number two, apart from not being dependent, which industry is best? For me, it was important for with the real estate industry. Now
Yeah,
it's the education industry for me as well. But I don't want you to learn something that you hate. Understand this. So, for
yeah,
example, we have singers like Beyonce and Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, and they are amazing in creating wealth in singing, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
if you love doing that, and I don't know how to sing, by the way. So if you love doing that, go and do that and figure out the business model around the industry that you love. So if you love in becoming a speaker, I hear this all the time. I want to be a speaker. I want to be a speaker. I want to be a speaker and make money. But then what are you doing about it? Train the trainer programs. How many of those programs you've gone and learned from? How many speeches are you giving? Even if you're looking at the mirror and giving it to yourself, how many of those
yeah,
have you done that? See,
yeah,
so it's those baby steps in the industry. Some of us look at the economy. Oh, retail sector has gone down. Oh, the food industry is not doing very well. So what? There are enough innovative people in almost all industries that will become rich because of the creativity and the value that they will add to the masses. So,
yeah,
ask yourself, what am I good in doing? Now, remember, whatever you're good in doing is the passion you have. What is that? Is that speaking? Is that real estate? Is that investment? Is that working a job and getting to higher ranks? Whatever it is, what is important is become passionate about doing that. My passion is empowering the masses, empowering the world. I'm going all out doing that. So what are you passionate about? Melody, let's take your example. I just knew you as this innocent, very cute, amazing student. And look how you've matured and become a businesswoman, and you've been on the national media, you've been in the African continent, you've been on BBC Africa. Why? Because you were passionate about changing your life in what you
Yeah.
loved, as a classic example. And let that
Yeah, that's true.
example inspire everyone. So Melody, so I know you're asking me questions, but let me ask you back a question. On this journey of me knowing you for these years and you being a student of the Unstoppable, what did you do that inspired and changed you in the process to be who you are today? And perhaps you can share the same with our audience.
Yeah, okay. First of all, what I did for my journey on learning, and first of all, is to listen, to know how to listen. Because most of the time we know a lot of things, but sometimes we know the wrong things. And those things that we know today, they don't work. So I had to learn the new thing, or to relearn what I knew before. Because I knew if my life haven't changed, it's because the things that I know today are not the right things that I'm supposed to know. Because knowledge is power. But many people, they stuck there, but they don't apply knowledge. And the second things that I did after learning is to apply and to go to put my work on action, to do the things, do the work. And that's what has helped me to today. So I think the basics is to learn, and to learn from the good people and from the good sources, and also to do the work and to do the sacrifice that is important to do. So thank you so much for the question, Tahir. And now we are, as African people, we are most of the time we are we face many things like our countries are not developed. There are some of the industry are not well known in Africa. Maybe network marketing, I don't know. But sometimes people think, okay, this industry is scam, or it's scary, or it doesn't work, or I don't know. So on your experience, what do you recommend?
Love that question. So once again, when we started, we said something, it's easy to point fingers, right? Same is
Yeah.
true about everything. Imagine you had a great job, but you just got fired. 45 million Americans didn't have jobs. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? 45
Yes.
million people lost jobs. So the jobs that were created in 10 to 15 years were gone in 30 days. Try and imagine what
Yeah.
that means in a first world country. I don't even want to start imagining Africa right now. Why am I telling this to
Mm.
you? When we lose a job, what do? Most of us blame. But no one says
Yeah.
doing a job is a scam, right?
Yeah.
Stock market, the S&P market lost about 10 trillion US dollars. 10 trillion US dollars is a lot of money. Some of you would be
Yes.
figuring out how many zeros are there. It's a lot of zeros. That's a lot
Yeah.
of money. So what do? Is S&P market the backbone of the stock market of America a money game, a scam? No,
Mm.
poor people. Now, if you are one of those people who think of something as a scam, stop doing that. Either, even if it was a scam, what is the lesson that you have learned? Yeah, there are
Yeah.
people who didn't
Yeah.
lose jobs. There are people who were called back. These were the people who were valuable to the company.
Mm.
So when
Yeah.
you are affected financially through an investment, let's talk about investments first. Boom, the market went down. Good markets, bad markets, scams are scams. So scams are bad. What did you learn?
Yeah.
What did you learn when the real estate went down? When S&P market went down? When the stocks went down? When the real estate is crashing? What did you learn? When jobs were lost? What did you learn? Because if you cannot learn if you're blaming. Oh my God, look at that. The COVID is not even real. How? It's a long list. You cannot learn because your glass is too full. It's too full, blaming everyone else. Yeah?
Yes. Yes,
So that's
that's
number
true.
one. And you will lose. You should have lost. Some of you would have lost. The second thing is understand what a real scam is. That takes education. Again, if your attitude is let's create wealth, you will spend time to learn. You will be like, oh my God, my neighbor is driving a Bentley or a Ferrari, or I saw that guy's
Mm.
Ferrari. Let's just blindly follow that guy or girl. Let's just blindly jump in. Who cares what it is? That is
Yeah.
not good,
Yeah.
even if it is real. See, but then the moment we say, let's get educated, most people run away. They're like, what? Let's run away. Don't be one of those guys. Don't look for shortcuts to success, shortcuts to becoming rich, because there aren't any. So how do you get out of it? If between March, April, May, June, July, and August, if in 6 months you have not learned any new skill, it's too bad. You will be in
Yeah.
pain financially.
Yeah.
You will be in pain in your job, because as the companies and businesses are cutting losses and people, they're looking for those who are willing to step up. The entire planet needs to step up. I know people who are doing things they never thought in their life they will do today. See,
Yeah.
they're doing it.
Yeah.
I never thought I would be doing a Zoom call and a Facebook live that didn't work, and then go on a YouTube live. Never thought about
Yeah.
it, but that's what we are doing today, because we are ready to step up. If you step up, and I gave you a good one. What skills have you learned in 6 months? What did you do in the last 6 months that you've never done before in your life? That will show me how successful you're going to be in any industry, in any
Yeah.
field. Yeah. And this is not something you've done before. This has to be extraordinary. The world we are living in, the success is going to only be for extremely extraordinary people who are going to step up. Everyone else will stay there or go below the line. It pains below the line, and that's where most people are right now, because they're not improving their skills of going up. I just want to give a quick welcome to our friends from Europe over here, Asia, and some amazing people. We are not taking any questions yet, but I'll promise I'll take as many questions as I can, or I'll leave you a reply on social media or YouTube, wherever that question comes in. Melody, back to you.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I also welcome them. So we are actually on our topic, creating wealth in difficult times, and many people want to create wealth. Many people actually need money. And what are the relationship, like our relationship with money?
All right. So if you think money is a bad thing, by the way, I did this in South Africa, 300 people in a room. I asked them a question. How many of you think money is bad or evil? 80% people in the room raised their hand. 80% of that people, or 100% of those people who are attending the Unstoppable Millionaire workshop. You
I
know how
was
crazy
in
that
that room.
sounds? Oh yes,
I
you were
was
in
in the
that room.
room.
Yeah, I hope
Yes.
your hand wasn't up. So you
No.
see, that's important, because if your relationship with money is money sucks, money is bad, money is evil, too much money is bad, then you will have a very poor relationship.
Yeah.
Think of any beautiful relationship you have today. Think of any beautiful relationship you have today, and think of what you tell that relationship. If you say you are evil, you're bad, you suck, stay away from me, I will change because of you for bad, it will be a very bad relationship. Most people have that relationship with money, because some
Absolutely.
parts of society makes us feel guilty. I will give you some examples. You're like, I love money. Oh, you're a very bad person. No, I'm not. I love money. Oh, let's go and make some money. You're very greedy. Oh, I want to become a millionaire. What? You will be so very bad person. No, that's not. So that's the society's pressure. Now, here's the other thing. Oh, I'm broke. Oh, it's okay. I understand. Oh my God, I'm struggling. Yeah, me too. I understand. See, mediocrity is okay, generally speaking, in a society. Yet becoming rich is not good. Yet
Yeah.
becoming rich is important. Guess what? When was the last time you told, hey, it's okay if I don't pay my rent? Oh, it's okay if I don't pay my bills. Oh, it's okay if I don't pay my credit card. Oh, who cares about the house rent? Oh, give me
Yeah.
the food for free.
Yeah.
Everything you do requires money, correct?
Yes.
Everything. Yeah, from
Everything.
eating, drinking, sleeping, roof on your head, everything. Then why is money not important? Who said that? See, so work on unconditioning the mindset the society has created for you. Yes, they will think of you like a rebellious. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Melody, before you made it to the national news, and the international news, you were also at some point a rebellious. People looked at you and said, this girl is crazy. Yes,
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
that is what it takes. Because most people stop. They're like, no, it's okay. I cannot take that. If you cannot take that, you're never going to make it. You see, my job is not to please you guys and girls. My job is to tell you the brutal, honest truth. So if you are here to learn the truth about the questions Melody is asking right now, if you're here to learn about the truth about success and money, how it's going to work in Africa and other parts of the world, then I'm just going to tell you the truth. I will not sugarcoat and tell you it is okay when it is not okay. I will not tell you
Yeah.
it's okay, be positive, be positive, and you will get through it. No, you will not get through it. Being positive is only a starting point. But what are your
Yeah.
skills? What are your habits? What are your actions? You know? So yeah.
Yeah. That's true. So I have an announcement to make because actually Tahir Hussain said that for everyone on the live and on the Zoom call, you get a big bonus. So that bonus is to get coached by Tahir Hussain. I know that people have been sending me messages that how can we get in touch with him? How can we get in touch with Tahir Hussain? Can we speak with him? Can we get his number? And actually, you have the opportunity to get coached by him. And today, he actually gave us a a huge bonus. And it's a starter kit where you start. And we will actually send you the information about that, but it's for a little price and for nothing actually. So everyone can do it, and I know many people want to step up their life with coaching, and they also want to be a success story. And I know by next year and maybe 2 years after, we will get a lot of them, a lot of success story. So if people have questions, this is what I request. You should type your question on. If you are on the Zoom call, you can type it, and if you are on the YouTube live as well, you can also type it, and our coach is here to give us the answer to our question.
So well,
So
well,
can
yes. So
you
that's
talk, can you
exciting.
explain to us that bonus, that coaching bonus that you sent?
Well, here's the thing. So I committed for the people of Africa, because my heart goes out to them, that anyone who took the commitment of being live. Too bad, guys, if you're watching this as a recorded session, it's only for a few people live, that I would be doing a group coaching as an added bonus. So please leave your particulars with Melody on the respective networks. And in this live coaching, what I'll do is that I'll spend a lot more time with you talking about the financial well-being of where you are stuck and how you can get unstuck with the current life situation you are in. Of course, it won't happen in 5 minutes, so I'll give you a lot of work to do and tools to work with. So that's basically worth about over 200 US dollars. That's what I would have charged you otherwise. So you're going to get that absolutely free. So at least I'm taking my chance on you, because God knows how you can get your life kick started from that exclusive coaching and take things to the next level. So this offer is for the people of Africa, especially out there, because I know you're feeling the heat in particular among all the other continents in the world. And so that's what the offer is.
Okay, so the issue is people around the world. Sometimes we take advice from broke people, and we are actually looking for money. We want to scale our businesses, but we take advice from broke people. Maybe our parents, our sisters, our mother, maybe. And those people, they don't have experience. They never run a company. They never actually make million. But Tahir Hussein is here. He's done it. He has done it. Like at 27, he made his first $1 million. So believe me that if you can take advice from this kind of person, your life will never remain the same. So I've been Tahir Hussein's student, and I know what it takes to be around those people like that. And if you surround yourself with the right people, I'm sure that you will succeed, and it won't take. You will save money, you will save time, and you also will save energy. And for those who have questions, we are waiting on your question. you can send us the question to the chat, and
And
you will get.
while you're sending questions, here's the other thing. So I'm also, the Unstoppable is doing a 7-day challenge. The challenge is absolutely free. So if you're watching a recording or something, you'll see the links for this 7-day challenge. Again, it's a free challenge. It allows you to
Yeah.
go through the basics, which we won't have time to cover today. So go through that challenge, but play all out for 7 days to improve your own well-being, your own personal development, and elevate your standards. So I'll
Yeah.
make you think about that 7-day challenge, and it will come through your email and everything else. So please go and register there immediately, or ask someone to send you the link, and someone from the team will send you the link about that challenge. Now, there is a question that came in from Malaysia. My African friends, let's get some questions going. So I've got a question from Ibrahim. What do you recommend people to do to recover from this lockdown? So once again, step up, guys, step up. Anything that you did before March doesn't work, or it doesn't work as the way it used to work. Step up. I've stepped up.
Yeah.
I'm quite okay, but I've stepped up, and add value to people. What are you doing that's going to add value to people? Don't think about how much money you're going to make. There's nothing wrong in thinking about money, but your goal can be financial. I want to make that much money. But your focus should be people. Your focus should not be your money. Your goal can be your money. Okay, I make $5,000, $1,000, $500 a month, whatever that goal is. Focus. Thinking
Yeah.
is around adding value. Any job, do more, work an hour extra. Oh, but that's hard. No, it's not. The world you're living in is hard. Work that extra
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
I used to look for 5 investment deals. Too bad. Now you have to look for 20, because
Yes.
5 is not enough. You see, there are opportunities. By the way, if you want to know about opportunities that we have, get in touch with Melody. She's an investor. She's holding company shares. Maybe I'm telling too much to our audience here, but that's the but that's the thing. These
Yeah.
opportunities are all around us. So spend more time to do that. Again, I gave you an example of a job. I gave you an example of someone who wants to invest. What else is there? You want to start your own business? Great. What have you learned? See, don't tell me your business plan. Tell me what you've learned that you didn't know in January and February, or before January and February. So that's a good place to start from to understand these things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother Ibrahim, that's basically how you will start recovering. To recover, you have to recover. You have to become that you aren't, if, or you were not since March of this year. Yeah. So that's a good month. That's a good month to remember how the world and the planet changed forever. March 2020.
We have a question here from South Africa, and we also have a question from Congo. I don't know if you can see it on
Well,
our
if you
Zoom
can,
call.
on our Zoom call, okay, so I'm going to repeat that. Pamela has a question. For a student, what would be the first steps to take while studying if you want financial freedom? If you want financial freedom, start with my book. Get a copy of my book, my ebook, my workshop. Get any of that. Number one, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow rich people. There are so many people out there who are authentic and they're rich. Why? Because all of these things will lead to education. That's the first thing you want to do. Yeah. The first
Yeah.
step to financial freedom is understand what it means. When I'm having my dinner sometimes, and I love watching videos, I would be actually listening to people who are there today. They've made it, but that's not what I'm listening to. I'm listening to their struggles 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago that they had to go through to reach here, because that
Yeah.
inspires me. So don't look at the financial freedom's glitter. You see, the glitter is deceiving. The glitter
Yeah.
is
True.
deceiving. The dream house, the Ferraris, or the luxury cars, or the travel vacations, or the business class tickets, that's deceiving if you want to become financially free. Because you'll be like, you will be wowed by it. Wow. But that won't teach you anything. So go back and check that person's struggle in life, Pamela. So that's the answer to that question. I gave you some examples. And when you have that time, whatever time you have, surround, listen, read. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Not being on Netflix, entertainment. Now, I'm not against entertainment, guys, but then if your goal is financial freedom, let's get going. I remember one of my mentors, beautiful human being, Les Brown, he said, it's not over until I win.
Yeah.
It's not over, guys, until you become
Yeah.
financially free. Till then, do whatever it takes. Okay, so that's the one. Jean, if I got your name right, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah, is in English is John, yeah.
John, hey, hi, good to see you as well. Huh? So you're all set, man. I love the way you dressed up. You're ready to learn, Awesome. I love that spirit. So there's
You're
a lot
trying
of
to be nice.
awesome, man. Showing up
Thank
is
you.
amazing. Showing up like that, you're ready, man. So
Thank you.
that's a good mindset. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of get rich quick schemes. How to recognize a good deal or an opportunity. Number one, are you educated to recognize them? If the answer is no, then get a mentor and or a coach or an expert in that area who knows better. It's important. Of course, I can tell John, go and learn, or not just John, anyone else, go and learn, look at the pros and cons. Of course, in our business coaching, we go a lot in detail about what to look for, and we educate you on that. And that's an example. But a quick one is get into those seminars, get into those coachings, get into those mentors who have done it in that industry before you going and making your own decision because you wouldn't know any better. Look,
Yeah.
if you're an expert in trading, cryptocurrencies, forex trading, commodities trading, by all means go and do it. But if you're not, but you are excited because your neighbor just made all that money, that is not the right reason. I'll tell you that. That is not good enough because you're making an irrational decision based on zero facts. Okay? So either get educated, which is unbelievable, which is amazing, but at the same time, look for a mentor who has done it in that in industry and ask them how that is. So if that means you have to buy them lunch or something, do that and get to pick their brain, So that's the way to do it.
Oh, that's great. So do we have another question?
So far, so good. So far, so good.
Yes.
Yes.
So far, so good. So if you have question, you can keep on asking your question. You have Tahir Hussain in the room, and you should take advantage of that. And it's actually giving you free coaching now. So if you have another question, you can just type in on the chat or on the comment. If you are following us on YouTube, just comment below and ask your question, and we will be glad to get your question answered. And Tahir, I'm coming back with you now. We've been talking about the opportunities, how to recognize good opportunities. The question from the entrepreneur John, and actually he's a businessman, and he have a group of people in network marketing, and he's been doing well in Congo, and I'm very proud of him. So actually, we are in a time where we really need a change. And do you believe that how we change is how we succeed?
Yes. How we change positively, how we change in a way where we are taking one step forward. I'm okay if we fail in the process of changing. The society will tell you that is a bad thing, it is not. The school will tell you it is bad, it is not. The university will tell you it is bad, it is not. So as long as that change is one step closer to success. See, the challenge is a lot of us make mistakes, but they keep making the same mistakes again and again. We lost money again, and we lost money again, and we lost money again, and we lost money again. Why? Why are you losing money again and again if you're an investor? I got fired. I was the first one who was fired from a job. Why? Everyone got promoted except me. Why? Why does this keep happening to you again and again? Network marketing.
Yeah.
I know the highest income earners in my network, but I haven't reached there yet. Why not? What is your financial goals for your 30 days, for your 1 week? And then not just like, it's okay if I don't do it. No, it's not okay. It's absolutely wrong if you don't do it. See, so hold yourself accountable to that change, but change is not enough if it is not in the right direction. Let me explain that to
Yeah.
you. So if I'm like, I'm excited, I'm in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia right now, and I'm like, I'm excited to come to Africa, okay? And I'm like, I'm so excited, I'll walk all the way to Africa. All of you will start laughing at me. You'll be like, something is
Yeah.
wrong with this guy. Why? Because I'm like, oh, that's gonna hurt. That's a good change for me. No, it's the wrong change because I'm using the wrong tools, right? I can fly. That should be a smart thing to do. So change works that way. It should be directional. It should be, or if I want to go to Africa and I book a flight to Europe, hey, that's stupid. That's how most of us live our lives. We want the change, but we are going that direction. Why? You have to go
Yes.
there, right? Because it's scary, because people will make fun, because it's a long list of baggage, long list of things people will not let you do. But that's the way. That's the only way. Okay? So
Yeah.
make a
Yeah.
change. And if you struggle, ask yourself, is that change directional, in the right direction? Did it, how will you know that? When it brings you one step closer to your success. In network marketing, that change you did, that presentation, that training, that duplication, whatever you did that bring you one step closer? Trust me, your commissions will show you that. Okay? If your commissions are not
Yeah.
showing you, that change is not moving you forward. Simple
Yeah.
as that, you know? So, yeah, so that's how you do it.
Okay. So, Tahir, I wanted to ask for the people who want to subscribe for our starter kit coaching with you. Uh, can we have the link on
Done deal.
the
Absolutely,
chat?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely done. It's on the chat. And
Because we
again,
have the link for the 7-day challenge, and can we have also the link for the starter kit as well?
done deal. It's already there. Again, guys, if you are in one of our social medias where you can't see the link, just leave a comment. We'll make sure we get you the link. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a big bonus, and I think Tayu Hussain won't do it again. Actually, it was difficult to get him to agree for that amount, and it was because he's very busy and he coached actually high profile people, and I said no, we have to do something for Africa, and because Africa I believe so much in Africa. African people have a lot of potential. They are actually motivated and they want to do, but sometimes maybe they are just limited by resources. So we made it for everyone, and everyone can really do it. So if you want to start your journey, just start by that, and I know that next year or 2 years after today, you will be a success story.
Awesome. So there are two more questions I can see on YouTube, and I'll quickly
Yeah.
take those questions as well. Thank you guys for participating. This is great. I'm excited. We should do more of these, keeping Africa in mind and then the rest of the world. So
Yeah.
Ibrahim has a question. Why is it so difficult for a person to go from having an employee mindset, they're doing a job, to having a business builder mindset? It is, um, in simple words, why is it difficult for someone who is on a motorbike to drive a car, or a person who's driving a car to fly a plane? Yeah, I'm trying to make the question easier to understand, because one thing is skill set. Of course, the other is mindset, but one is the skill set. So the employee mindset is a completely different world on how to make an income.
Yeah.
The other part is, and my book, the Unstoppable Millionaire book, speaks about this as well. The other mindset is completely different mindset. And again, it's a very generic question, but then the answer is that it starts with building the skills, and you can't build the skills till you don't start building the mindset of those people. Now, employees, if any of your employees listening to this, go and interview, go and watch videos of people who are not employees if you want to get into that quadrant, into that area of becoming an investor. So that should help. One of our friends from Africa has a question which we have already answered. So please go back and check that on what sectors are best for you as well. So that should basically help a lot. So yeah. So with that, I think we should wrap it up. It's been an amazingly long session. So once again, thank you so much. And here's my commitment with Melody, with you, and I want to make it public today again, is that we really want to build Africa. And that's why our friend Jean has this beautiful African continent behind him. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So we want to build Africa, right? It is where the most amount of effort is needed when we look at the whole planet, while there are other countries as well. So let's go all out. Melody is our go-to person. Let's go all out with her on that. I think there are one or two other questions maybe. Let me quickly check. Tuan has a question. Yeah. There are many opportunities coming along. How can we keep the team members in a network marketing company? Keeping people to stay is important. Please advise. How do I keep my team with me? Very simple. Add value. Add value. Yeah, I think I'm adding all the value. You know how I know how much value you are adding? If your team is together, you have added enough value. If your team is not together, you have not added enough value. There's more that you need to do. There's more that needs to be done. Number one. Number two, maybe you don't want to be in this team. Maybe your team is there and you are there. Maybe you need to build a new team now. Remember, what you were doing before March doesn't count anymore. You have to step up. So maybe your team did not step up, but you did. You're like, why are they not coming with me? Build a new team. Since you mentioned network marketing, always build a new team. A lot of people do a lot of babysitting in network marketing. Please stop doing that. There are 7 billion people who live on this planet who need an opportunity. There are enough people to go around. Okay? So keep building yourself, and then eventually people will follow. And if they don't follow, build a new team around that. That's how it works. Yeah. Pamela has a question. What are your biggest failures in business, and what lessons did you pick from it? That's a Zoom call within itself, Pamela, but I will attempt to answer that question. My biggest failures in business was to take things casually. There are parts of the business that I did not like. There are parts of the business that I don't like. Accounting. I don't like accounting, but I want to make money. Cash flows. I don't like cash flows, but now I need to look at my numbers. Why is this important? Because when I did not take these things seriously in my businesses before, in the real estate industry and other industries, when I did not take this seriously, I was taken advantage of because I wasn't ready. Not because they were trying to cheat me, because I wasn't ready. I was stupid enough not to see this because I was like, oh, accounting, you take care of it. Don't show me. I'm good. Put me up on stage, right? No, that's not true. In a business, you need to learn at least the basics, even if you employ someone, that no one should be able to fool you around that. Otherwise, get a mentor who has done it. Yeah. So that is the biggest failure in my business that I learned from. And since then, I've not failed. So that's the key. Yeah. So that's one lesson. Again, Pamela, I can give you a lot more lessons, but then we'll do it some other day. But that's one big lesson. When you love what you do, it doesn't mean that everything you do, you need to love. There are things you will have to do that you don't love, right? Like being on YouTube Live, figuring it out, figuring last minute how Facebook Live did not work and I'm getting an error message. We'll have to do all of that stuff, things I don't love, but we'll still have to do it to do the things, to create the massive impact around the world for what I love. So it's a mix of both,
Yeah, that's true. So I think we are coming to an end of our meeting today. We had an amazing session. I've learned so much. Thank you so much, Tahir. And I remind for those of you who want to go forward or to go to your next level, you can still send us a message or you can still reach out through our Facebook. And Tahir also have a Facebook page, The Unstoppable. You can go and follow his page, and he used to post interesting content there as well. And I, I as well, I have a Facebook page. You can go on my name, Melody Boya, you will find it. And Tuan, I was happy. Good to see you, Tuan. Good to see you.
Hi,
I'm very
Melody. It's good to see
good
you
to see
here.
you. Okay, so we had an amazing session, and I think we gonna separate now. And actually, I'm very happy for the session. We had a technology issue in the beginning, but actually, great things always come with challenges, and I know that we are going to make Africa great again. Not America great again, but Africa great again. And with all of you, like with all of us, we need to put the effort and the work, and I know that together we can do that. And I'm very happy for you guys, for the people on the Zoom call. I know for on the YouTube, I cannot call everyone names because there are a lot of people there, but on the Zoom call, you guys are the VIPs. So thank you so much for showing up. And thank you, Arno. Good to see you. I can see another one here, Majingu. Good to see you. And yeah, so Tahir Hussain, thank you so much. So if you have a last word to say, you can say it, and we will cut off the call.
It's always a delight. Thank you, everyone. If I didn't answer your questions, we'll find a way to get them answered. I appreciate your time. I love you all, and I really want you to commit today that you will do whatever it takes to step up. Even if you don't have all the answers, you don't need all the answers. Just take that first step. Take that first faith. We as a team, as the Unstoppable, are here to help you, guide you, direct you, and work with you step by step on this journey. But the commitment has to come from you. So I encourage all of you to think big, because it's free to think. I encourage all of you to take that step, first step, second step, third step, in spite of the failure, because it is important. Failing is always an option. So with that, thank you so much, Melody and the rest of the team for being here. I appreciate all of you, and I wish you the very best, and take care of yourself till we talk again. Talk to you soon then.
Thank you. Bye bye.
See you guys. Bye.